I think this comes down between Texas and Tennessee. They will have their best two swimmers leading off. That's Spink right there to the right, stepping onto the blocks. Wins the 100. The freshman O'Carroll right next to her from Texas. She'll lead off for the Longhorns. I think it's these two teams.
That graphic just showed you Tennessee brilliant in the relays this week.
Interesting, when you look at the two other freestyle relays, Joe, Tennessee wins the 200, Texas is third. Texas wins the 800 relay, Tennessee third. So when you kind of move these two to the center in the 400, it boils down to a very close race, at least on paper.
You always caution me and remind me to tell the viewers the points are doubled in the relays in these meets.
Yeah, 64 big points for the winner here. 56 for the second place finisher. There goes Spink right there, just inching out ahead of Texas.
Spink and O'Carroll. Spink in lane 5, O'Carroll in lane 4. Coming to the first exchange.
Well, she did the job of getting out 46-4 for O'Carroll. She actually beat Spink there. The freshman out-touched her. That is great news for Texas because Spink really needed to do what she did to give Tennessee a chance in the individual 100 on the relay. So now it might be Texas not looking back just from O'Carroll, the freshman, following up with another great leg for her. 46-4 for the freshman.
Lily Nesty in the pool now for the Longhorns. Emily Armin for the Vols. Charlotte Rosendale of Alabama. Avery Littlefield of LSU. Off the exchange. Emily Brown in the water for the Volunteers. Nicolette Padar for Texas.
Nesty 47-5.
This is shaping up to be a brilliant finish. This is the third leg.
No doubt this is the race right here. Don't forget Alabama. They were second in the 200 relay. They still have an outside shot here in the 400 free relay. That's them right up there.
Emily Jones has been outstanding. If anybody's going to make up the ground, she will.
Texas looking really good right now, and she's going to be going into Erin Gimmel, the Olympian, who was 5th in the 100 freestyle, had a great 200, so you know you're going to have to get ahead of her at the 50 because she is not going to die.
Great showdown in the 4th round. Gimmel of Texas, Jansen of Tennessee, Van Brunt of Alabama in the middle of the pool.
That's these two teams there, Joe. They're not going to have a chance. Tennessee was 22-1, Gimmel 22-3, but Gimmel is so good the last 25. Going to be very tough to beat her this last 25. Great turn there by Gimmel.
In the home stretch, Gimmel lengthening her lead. Jansen trying to chase her down. At the wall, it's Texas. And Tennessee 1-2. Alabama sneaks in there for third. Bama 27 plus 27, 54 points for their total. Texas, though, grabs that 64 of which Rowdy was speaking. The Longhorns do it again.
Boy, that freshman, that was the race right there. I thought it was over with. This first leg coming in, O'Carroll beats Spink. She beat Spink. She just needed to keep it close. She didn't even need to win that first 100. But not only she did that, but she beat her. And then Gimmel, that last turn, comes up swimming. And no turning back. She's got that great 200, so you know she's not going to fade in a race. And she didn't. Longhorns win the relay, and they win it all.
Coach Dalton, Coach Bowman, they said that Gimmel will always shine in the relays, and she helps Texas hold off Tennessee and Alabama in the 400 free relay. A great swim from top to bottom. Texas soon to be crowned again as SEC champions. Always something, Rowdy, to be said for experience, and that group knows how to get the job done. There's a matter of confidence that you have, a fellowship between terrific athletes. When you're on a team, it's a team concept, and neither of those squads, especially the final 2 or 3 at the end, nobody was going to let anybody down.
Those relays are so much fun to watch, but they are even more fun to swim. And this next one, the men, is going to be just like it.
Let's hear more from the winners with Elizabeth Beisel.
Texas women, you end this meet with a relay championship title and then a team overall title. Erin, incredible last anchor leg. For you, what does it mean for you to be able to end this meet on such a high note?
It definitely means a lot. Relays are obviously the highlight of any meet, and I didn't get to swim at this relay at mid-season, so it was great to have a chance to just finish it off like that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you guys on this relay championship title, but then also overall as a team. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Longhorns, big smiles. Hookham takes down the 400 free relay. It has been a tremendous week for the men and women in Burnt Orange. Texas is going to defend its title. We'll show you how it's done in a moment.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here.
A whole bunch of outstanding athletes assembled in Knoxville, Tennessee this week. SEC 2026 Swimming and Diving Championships. You're seeing the winners in the 400 free relay for the women. A victory for Texas. Just one of many for them over the last 6 days, both on the men's and women's side. It has been brilliance in Burnt Orange. The Horns heavily on top of Tennessee. Florida is in third. That race continues to be amazing from 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alabama to Auburn separated by a mere 35 points on the women's side of the equation.
The way it will end up looking.
Very impressive, as usual, for the relay teams at the top of the SEC.
Gamble right there on the front row to the left, 46.7 on her anchor split.
Putting on the charge at just the right time.
Our final men's event, the 400 freestyle.
So we are down to the final event on the men's side, and for the entirety of the meet, it's the 400 free.